Hi, welcome to this video looking at year 5 work. We're looking at converting units in this section. We're going to be looking at multiplication, division, decimal and percentages, volume and other topics for year 5 level maths from the White Rose Maths website. The first section is looking at converting units. As ever, feel free to obviously pause the video, try the questions yourselves and then press play when you're ready. Okay, this is question number 1. Complete the conversions. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. Okay, so these are some standard conversions that you'll be expected to know for your exams, whether it's SATs or GCSE, or even A-level maths, This is good, important information knowledge, It's standard facts that you are expected to remember and learn. 1 litre is 1,000 milliliters. 3 centimeters equals 30 millimeters because 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. So it might be worth noting these down in like a notebook or something, so you know what your conversions are. This is question number 2, guys. Today is Teddy's 2nd birthday. Teddy's sister is 18 months younger than he is. How old is Teddy's sister? Well, 18 months is 1 year and 6 months. So if I take away 1 year and 6 months from the 2nd birthday, well, 2 take away 1 is 1. Then 1 take away 6 months. So Teddy's sister is actually 6 months old. Because 6 months add 18 months gives me 24 months. 24 months is the same as or equivalent to 2 years. Because 1 calendar year is 12 months. January to December, or January to January, is 12 months. This is question number 3, guys. Complete the labels on the bar model. 1 kilogram is equivalent, i.e. the same as 1,000 grams. So each little bar represents 100 grams here. 100 times 10 is 1,000. So we should be happy with our conversion of weight as well, as well as capacity, distance and length. This is question number 4. Compare the measurements using less than, greater than or equal, 0.5 litres, 0.5 milliliters. Well, 0.5 litres is actually bigger than 0.5 milliliters because that's the same as saying 500 milliliters, and by definition 500 milliliters is bigger than 0.5, by the definition of place value. 0.21 kilogram and 205 grams, well, that's the same as saying 210 grams, if you multiply 0.21 by 1,000, because there are 1,000 grams in 1 kilogram, so this is bigger than 205. This is question number 5, guys. Jack, Tommy and Whitney run a relay race. Jack takes 1 minute and 42 seconds. Tommy takes 2 minutes and 3 seconds. Whitney takes 1.5 minutes. Write Whitney's time in minutes and seconds. So it's 1 minute and 30 seconds. Because half a minute, we should know, is 30 seconds. 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. Therefore, 30 seconds is half a minute. How long do they take to complete the relay? So we're adding up the times here. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 1.5 is 4.5. 4.5, minutes plus 3 seconds. So it's 4 minutes 30 seconds. So it's 4 minutes 33 seconds. Because it's 30 seconds there. And then plus 42 seconds. Well, plus 30 takes me to 5 minutes. And then plus 12 takes me to 5 minutes and 12 seconds. So I've added 30 seconds from 4 minutes 30 to 5 minutes, and then I've added an extra 12 seconds to go from 5 mins to 5 mins 12 seconds. So you were just adding up those figures. Next question. The winning team ran the race in 4 minutes and 57 seconds. How much slower were Jack, Tommy and Whitney? Well, they were actually 12 seconds takes us back to 5 minutes. Knock off an extra 3 seconds takes us to 4 minutes 57 seconds. So they were actually slower by 15 seconds, because 3 seconds makes it 5 minutes here, and then 5 minutes plus the 12, 3 seconds here, so 3 plus 12 is 15. This is question number 6, guys. 1 inch is approximately 2.54 centimeters. Use this to complete the conversions. Okay, 10 inches is equal to 25.4. Okay, I'm multiplying 2.54 by 10. So I move it 1 decimal place to the right, or 1 decimal point to the right. 50.8, well, we can see that I've doubled it here, so it's going to be double there. Double of 10 is 20. 5 inches is half of this. Okay, so 5 inches is half of 25.4. To make it a bit easier, I'll try and use the bus stop method. Divide it by 2. 2's into 2 go once. 2's into 5 go twice. Remainder 1. 2's into 14 go 7. So it's 12.7 centimeters, or I could have done 2.54 times 5. Okay, either way is fine. Complete the conversions. 5.6 kilometers is 5,600 meters, because there are 1,000 kilometers in 1,000 meters in 1 kilometer. Next one, 4 litres is 4,000 millilitres plus a quarter of a litre, which is 250, 4,250 millilitres. Next one, 450 millimeters plus something millimeters equals 62 centimeters. 62 centimeters, same as saying 620 millimeters. Okay, 450 plus something is 620. Well, if I take away 450 from both sides, $170, I get that. The next one, 200 grams plus something grams plus 350 is equal to 0.88 kilograms. 0.88 kilograms is 880 grams. And again, it's looking at our conversion. So I've times it by 1,000 to go from kg to g. Okay, so that's going to be 550. 550 add 330 gets me 880. So 200 plus 350 is 550. 550 plus 330 is 880. This is question number 8, guys. Whitney is driving from London to Edinburgh. The drive takes 7 hours and 30 minutes. She wants to arrive in Edinburgh before 3 p.m. If she leaves at 7 a.m., will she arrive in Edinburgh on time? You must show your workings. Well, if I start at 7 a.m., okay, and I'm adding on 7 hours. Now, adding on 7 hours takes me to 2 p.m., yeah, which is 1,400 hours, okay? So you might see it written like this, okay, on a clock or a watch, okay? 1,400 hours, which is the same as 2 p.m., okay? So 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, okay? Actually, guys, sorry, I think I made a mistake here. So 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Sorry, yeah, I am actually right. Ignore me, guys. Sorry. 2 o'clock plus the 30 minutes, so it becomes 2:30 p.m. or 14:30 p.m. So the answer is yes. So she will arrive before 3 p.m. because 2:30 or 14:30, we might say, okay, is before the hour of 1500. Okay, so it's before that. It's before 3 p.m. or it's before 1500. This is question number 9, guys. Mo cuts a piece of ribbon. First, he cuts a length of 25 centimeters. Then he cuts a length of 1.45 meters. He now has 56 centimeters left. How much ribbon did he have at the start? Give your answer in meters. Okay, so I've got X here, take away 0.25 meters, okay, because I'm dividing that by 100, take away 1.45, and I get the answer of 0.56 meters. Okay, so I'm keeping it all in decimals to make it easier. Rearranging this, so to work out the unknown value, if I add 0.25 and 1.45 to 0.56, then I get my final answer. So let's just try and go ahead actually and work it out here using column addition. Okay. And again, make sure that we're practicing this. And I appreciate it is a lot of information in one go, guys. So do feel free to watch back if you need to. 6 plus 5 plus 5 is going to be 16. So 6 carry the 1 for the 10th column. 5 and 4 is 9. Plus 1 is 10. Plus that is going to be 12. 2 carry the 1. 1 plus 0 plus 1 plus 0 is 2. So it's 2.26 meters. Okay. Right, guys, that is the end of converting units. So please do go ahead actually and circle how confident you are now feeling with converting units. We're now looking at Year 5 volume from the White Rose Maths website. Question number 1. Here is a jug of orange juice. What is the capacity of the jug? Well, it's 150 milliliters. So capacity just means amount, amount of liquid in the jug. Eva drinks 120 milliliters of the orange juice. How much is left in the jug? 150 take away 120 is 30. Okay. This is question number 2, guys. Match the items to the estimated capacities. So this is a carton of milk. A carton of juice. That's going to be approximately 250. Okay, a fish tank is going to be about 10 litres, and a bottle of cola or a bottle of Coke is about 2 litres. Okay, this is question number 3, guys. Order the shapes from smallest to largest. Okay, so it's looking at counting the squares of my shape. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 cubes there. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So from smallest to largest, it's C, then D, then B, then A. Okay, by counting the number of square cubes. Okay, because obviously volume is the amount. Okay, so it's the amount of space that it takes essentially. Okay, question number 4. Amia is making cubes. Okay, 1 small cube is this, 1 medium cube. Amia says, using 9 identical small cubes, I can make a larger cube. Okay, Amia is incorrect. Explain why. Well, a medium, okay, is 4 there by 4. Okay. Yeah, so it's a square, so it's 4 by 4. Sorry, it's 2 by 2 by 2, sorry. Okay. And then by 2. Okay. Length times width times height. So that one gives us a volume of 8, obviously, centimeters cubed, okay, for that one. One small cube, so the volume of that would be 1 centimeters cubed, okay, if it's in centimeters, okay, because it's cubes. It says, using 9 identical, okay, I can make a larger cube. Okay, so Amir is incorrect. Okay, explain why. Because, okay, this is looking at our knowledge of cube numbers. So you can see here that 1 times 1 times 1, so it's length times base times height is 1. Next one's 2 by 2 by 2. If we try and make 9 identical, then it isn't going to be symmetrical, so it's not going to be symmetrical. Because the next one is 3 by 3 by 3, okay, which is 3 times 3 times 3, which is 27, okay. If I have 9 small cubes, okay, it doesn't make a larger cube, okay. So 9 is not a cube number, basically, okay. Okay, and it comes down to the idea that if I cube something, I'm timesing it by itself twice. Okay, so I'm doing 3 times 3 times 3. Okay, I can't make a cube out of 9 cubes because 9 is not a cube number. Okay, if you're not sure what that means, it might be worth Googling what is a cube number if you're still unsure with what a cube number is. How many small cubes could Amir use to make one larger cube? Okay, so he could use 27, okay, 1 by 1 cubes, okay. Because 27 is a cube number. Because if I do 3 times 3 times 3, remember that a cube has to have equal length, equal height, and equal width, okay, for me to have a cube, okay, that's identical and essentially, yeah, like symmetrical all the way around. Okay. This is question number 5, guys. Annie is having a party for 10 people. She needs to buy bottles of pop and glasses. So we've got 250 milliliters and 2 liters. How many bottles does Annie need to buy for each person to have 1 glass of pop? So 1 glass of pop is 2,500 milliliters. So 250 times 10 is 2,500 milliliters. Okay, so I've times that by 10. Okay, 2 liters is 2,000 milliliters. So Annie's gonna need 2 bottles because obviously that's bigger than 2,000. Okay, so Annie's gonna need 2 bottles. Okay. Next part, how many more bottles does Annie need to buy for each person to have 2 glasses of pop? Okay, so I'm essentially going to be doubling this answer essentially, okay, because if each person's having 2 glasses of pop, okay, 2 times 10 times 250, okay, is 5,000. Okay, so I'm essentially doubling this number here. 5,000, okay, means that I'm going to need 6 bottles in total, but it said how many more, so Annie will need 4 more because 2 plus 4 is 6. So she already has 2 bottles, so basing our second part on the first part, she will need 4. But the answer to this one, if you're unsure, is that she will need 6 in total. So the 4 has come from the 2 plus 4, okay? Because we are including the fact that she has bought 2, okay, for the first part, okay? essentially. Okay, so essentially the way you can think about it is each person's having like another glass, okay, of of a drink. Okay, and that's how I'm getting my answer. Question number 6, estimate the volume of each cuboid. Okay, so it's estimating. So you've got 3 meters by 2 meters. Okay, I'm gonna say that's about 10 meters. I'm gonna say 3 times 2 times 10, okay, is 60. Okay, because I can cut it into 10 like squares roughly. Okay, this one here, 3 by 2, I'm gonna say that that's 3 as well. Okay, to estimate that, 3 times 3 is 9, times 2 is 18, and we got meters cubed. This is question number 7, guys. Rosie makes a cuboid using an even number of centimeter cubes. Here is one face of the cuboid. Okay. Circle the measurements that cannot be the length. Okay. So it can't be 3 yet because it has to be like a different measurement. Okay, a cuboid, if you imagine that that's like the front part of the face. And it looks something like that, let's say. Okay, a cuboid. Okay, it's 3 by 3 here. Okay, so it can't be 3. Okay. Can it be any other measurements? It says using an even number of centimeters, so it can't be 5 because it has like an even number. Okay, so these two are out. It could be a 2 or a 4, but we are asked to circle the ones that it cannot be. So it's 3 and 5. Because if you read the question, it says using an even number of centimeter cubes. 2 is even and 4 is even. Okay, it can't be 3 because then it becomes 3 by 3 by 3, which is a cube. Okay, and it can't be 5 because it has to be an even number. Okay, and 5 is not even. This is question number 8, guys. A jug contains 300 milliliters of water. A cup has a capacity of 60 milliliters. How many cups can be filled using a jug? Well, 300 divided by 60, okay, is the same as doing 30 divided by 6, which is equal to 5. A different cup holds 50 milliliters. Will there be more or less of these cups filled by a jug? Well, 300 divided by 50, I get the answer of 6. So there'll be more cups, okay, filled actually, because obviously 6 is greater than 5. So the answer will be more cups. Cups filled by jug. Okay. Right, guys, that is the end of the volume section. So please do go ahead and circle how you feel now about volume. We're now looking at year 5 multiplication and division, guys. Okay, from the White Rose Maths website. This is question number 1. Calculate 312 times 3. Well, let's just go ahead and work that out together. Okay. 2 times 3 is 6, 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 3 is 9. Okay, so it's 936. I could have also done 312 at 312 at 312, okay, for that one. Next one, I'm going to be using the bus stop method to work out that divided by 3. 3's into 3 is 1, 3's into 0 I can't do, 3's into 12 is 4. So that answer is 104. Okay, the next one I'm multiplying again. Okay, so column multiplication. Okay, 1 times 7 is 7. 7 sevens are 49, so 9 carry the 4. 7 threes are 21, plus the 4 is 25. 7 ones are 7, plus the 2 is 9. So 9, 5, 9, 7. The next one, 798 divided by 5. Now this one's going to give us a decimal answer because it doesn't end in a 5 or a 0. Okay, so watch carefully for this one. 5s into 7 is 1, remainder 2. 5s into 29 is going to be 5, remainder 4. 5s into 48 is going to be 9, remainder 3. So I'm going to put a point there, carry the 3 for the tenths column. 5s into 0.3 is going to be 0.6, and then I stop there. So it's 159.6 because it can't go any further after the 0.6 because there is no more remainder. But of course, if it goes on further, then you just put a placeholder of 0 and then carry that number there. Okay, but it's 159.6 or 0.60. Okay, either way is fine. This is question number 2, guys. Okay, so complete the calculation. 7 times 6, okay, is 42. So it's 2 carry the 4. 6 times something, okay. Okay, plus the 4 has to end in a 4, if that makes sense. Okay, so this is where it's going to be a bit more confusing. So 7 times 6 is 42, so it's 2 carry the 4. Okay. 6 times something, okay. So 6 times 3 is 18, plus 4 is 22. 6 times 4 is 24. Okay, yep, so 4 is going to be there, and then I'm going to carry the 2 for the next part. 6 times 2 is 12, so carry the 1, and then it goes there. Okay, so 247 times 6 is 1,242. This is question number 3. Jack is thinking of a number. When he multiplies his number by 7, he gets 161. What is Jack's number? 161 divided by 7 using the bus stop method. 7s into 1 I can't do. 7s into 16 is 2. Remainder 2. 7s into 21 is going to be 3. So the answer is 23. This is question number 4. Complete the grid for the multiplication of 36 times 14. 10 times 6 is 60. 4 times 30 is 120. 4 times 6 is 24. If I add all these numbers, I get 420, 480, 480 plus 24 is 504. Okay. But again, you can go ahead and use column addition for that. This is question number 5, guys. In a theatre, there are 45 rows of chairs. There are 36 chairs in each row. How many chairs are there altogether? Well, 36 times 45. Okay. So we're going to have to do this using the column multiplication. Okay. So 6 5s are 30, 0 carry the 3, 5 3s are 15, plus the 3 is 18. Okay, I'm going to put a placeholder there because it's 40 times this. 4 times 6 is 24, so 4 carry the 2. 3 times 4 is 12, plus the 2 is 14. For now, add everything. 0 plus 0 is 0. 8 plus 4 is 12. Carry that 1. 1 plus 1 plus 4 is 6. Plus that 1 there is going to be 1,620. This is question number 6, guys. Jen and Max each have 5-digit cards. Jen arranges her cards to make a 3-digit and a 2-digit number. She multiplies the 2 numbers together. What is her answer? Again, let's work this out, okay? Using column multiplication. Okay. This is all good practice of your times tables, guys. 7 8s are 56, so carry the 5. 8 5s are 40, plus the 5s is 45. Carry the 4. 8 1s are 8, plus the 4 is 12. 0 there. 4 7s are 28. 5 4s are 20, plus the 2 is 22. Okay, 4 times 4 is sorry, 4 times 1 is 4, plus the 2 is 6. Okay, adding that together. Okay, I get 6 there. Okay, 6 plus 0 is 6. 5 plus 8 is 13. Carry the 1. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus the 1 is 5. Okay, 1 plus 6 is 7. Oops, sorry guys, should be a 7 there. Okay, for that one. Okay, although I'm not fully convinced, guys, I may have made a mistake. So please do, yeah, guys, check my answers. It looks fine to me, actually. Okay, Max arranges his cards to make 3-digit times a 2-digit number. He multiplies his numbers and his answer ends in a 5. What could the 3-digit and the 2-digit number be? Okay, if it ends in a 5, then I can do 1, 7. Let's say, actually, rather than put a 1 there. So 5, oops, no, sorry, 4, 7, 8, okay, or 4, 7, 5, sorry. That's going to end in a 1 there. Which other number could it be? I can put an 8 here. Okay, because 5 times 1 is 5, so it is going to end in a 5. Okay, for that. This is question number 7, guys. A jacket cost £52. 8 jackets and 3 skirts cost £653. How much does a skirt cost? So 8 lots of 52, and then I take it away from 653 and then divide my answer by 3, essentially. So it's quite a bit of like a mouthy question, okay, or a mouthful question, sorry. Okay, 8 times 2 is 16. Carry the 1. 5 8s are 40. Plus the 1 is 41. Take that away from 653, and I get 2, 4. Oh no, sorry, 2, 3, 7. Okay, because I do this, take away this. Obviously, 3 take away 6 I can't do, so I borrow. So it's 4. Take away 1, okay, which is 3. That becomes a 13. 13 take away 6 is 7. So the answer is 2, 3, 7. This is question number 8, guys. Some cards are shared between 7 boxes. There are 63 cards in each box and 4 left over. How many cards were shared between the boxes? Well, 63 divided by 7 is 9, okay? So if I add it, yeah, so look here, so actually, so there was actually, okay, so 67 cards were shared between 7 boxes, okay? In the boxes, okay, so 67, yeah, were shared between the boxes, okay, in total, okay? Some cards. Actually, guys, I think I made a mistake here, so let's just read that again, actually. So, there are 63 cards in each box, okay, and there are 7 boxes, so 63 times 7, and then plus the 4, okay? 3 7s are 21, 7 6s are 42, plus the 2 is 44, okay? And then if I plus the 4, because obviously there were 4 left over, that means 445 cards, so 445 cards were shared between the boxes, okay? This is question number 9. Work out 25 times 87 times 4. Explain or show your method. Now here it's a little trickier. 25 times 4, guys, is actually equal to 100. So essentially I'm doing 100 times 87, or 87 times 100. And the answer that I get is 8,700. Okay. Right, guys, that's the end of multiplication and division. So again, please do go ahead actually and circle how confident you're feeling now. Okay. We're now looking at year 5 decimals and percentages. Okay, this is question number 1. Max has made a number on a place value grid. Write Max's number as a decimal. So it's 0 point, and I've got 3/10, so 3/10, and I've got 5/100. So my answer is 0.35. Write Max's number as a fraction. That's equal to 35 out of 100. Okay, 35 hundredths. What is Max's number rounded to the nearest tenth? Is 0.4. Okay, because looking at my tenths column, it's a 3. So I look at the corresponding place, okay, next to the tenths, which is a 5. A 5 rounds up, okay, by definition, because if it's 5 or more, then I round up. Okay, this is question number 2, guys. Match this decimal, or match decimal with the correct value of the underlying digit. Okay, 0.53, so that's 3 hundredths. 0.35, that's going to be 3/10. That's 35 is 3/10, and then 53.6 is 3 ones, okay, or units. Here is 100 square, question number 3. What percentage of the square is shaded? Well, let's just count the ones that are not shaded. 10, 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that means 73% is shaded, okay? 100% take away 27 is 73. Okay, what fraction of the square is shaded? Okay, it's 73 out of 100, because the word percent or percentage means out of 100. Okay, percent, okay, means out of 100. This is question number 4, guys. Complete the fractions. 43 out of 100 is 4/10 plus 3 hundredths. 79 out of 100 is equal to 7/10 plus 9 hundredths. This is question number 5, guys. There are 1,000 people at a concert. 481 of those people are men. What fraction are men? Well, 481 over 1,000. What fraction of men are as a decimal? It's 0.481. So 0.481. Should be a point there, guys. Okay, 0.481. This is question number 6, guys. 4 children are measuring their heights. Order the children from tallest to shortest. So tallest to shortest. So it's going to be Junaid. Okay, I'll just put a J there. Okay, then it's going to be Emily. Then it's going to be Lucas. And then it's going to be Sitter. Okay, by definition of place value. Okay, imagine it's 1.40 there. Okay, you are comparing your place values. Sammy is taller than Lucas, but shorter than Emily. So taller than Lucas, 1.4, and shorter than Emily. Okay, how tall could Sam be? Well, Sam could be 1.41. Okay, or Sammy could also be 1.42. Okay, either one is fine. This is question number 7, guys. Miriam is running a 1 kilometer race. She has run 345 out of 1,000 of the race so far. How many meters has she run? So she has run 345 meters. Okay, 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. What fraction of the race does she have left? Well, if I do one takeaway, 345 out of 1,000. Okay, if I do 1,000 takeaway 345, okay, I get 655 out of 1,000. Which I could simplify, but the question's not asking that, so I'll leave it at 655 over 1,000. Because this fraction plus this fraction equals 1,000 over 1,000, which is equal to 1. This is question number 8, guys. Ben has £200. He spends £65 on a coat and £35 on some trainers. What fraction of his money has he spent? 5 plus 35 is 100. 100 out of 200, okay, is equal to half. Okay, so he's actually spent half of his money. Okay, he spent 100 out of 200, which is equal to a half. Okay. Okay. Ben spends 24% of his remaining money on a computer game. How much money does he have left? Okay, so he spends 24% actually of the remaining money. So 24% of 100 is £24. Okay, £100 take away 24 is £76. So he's spending 24% of the remaining money, which is £100. So 24% of 100 is equal to £24. Okay. So £100 take away 24 is 76. Right, guys, that's the end of decimals and percentages. Please do go ahead and circle how confident you are now feeling with decimals and percentages. This is year 5 position and direction now. This is question number 1, guys. Plot the coordinates on the grid. 5, 9. 5 across and 9 up. So I'm going to put a dot there. Okay. 3, 7 is going to be there. 7, 7 is going to be there. Okay, 5, 1 is going to be there. Okay, now if I join this, okay, this quadrilateral that I've made is called a kite. Okay, so you might have heard of what a kite is before. This is question number 2, guys. Reflect the triangle in the mirror line. So we're counting the number of places that we are going to reach the mirror line, and then it corresponds to it on the other side. So 1 there, I'll go 1 here. I'll go 1 here. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll go like that, I'll go like that, and I'll go like that. Okay, here it says what are the new coordinates, okay, of the new point A. So it's going to be 1, 4, okay, because point A is now here, along the corridor up the stairs. Okay, you're always doing the x-axis first, x coordinate, and then y coordinate. Okay, we are always looking at it in the context of x coordinate first, then the y coordinate. This is question number 3, guys. Write down the coordinates of points A, B, and C. A is 3, 6. B is 5, 8. And C is 6, 3. Okay, plot the final point to make a rectangle. So it's going to be here, isn't it? Because what I did here was I looked at my diagonals, okay, and if you look here, that makes a rectangle. So if you're interested, the coordinates of the last one is 8, 5, okay, if you're interested for point D, let's say. But it said plotted, and I have actually plotted it there. This is question number 4, guys. Arrow A has been reflected to arrow B. Draw the mirror line. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to count the number of squares and then half it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the mirror line is down this line here. Okay, this is the next part. Complete the sentence to describe the translation from A to B. So it's moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's moved 7 spaces to the right and 0 upwards. Okay, this is question number 5, guys. Okay, point A has been translated to point B. Okay, so describe the translation. So it's gone 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gone, so it's been translated 4 right, or 4 units to the right. Okay, and if you look here, it's gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. Okay. Okay. It says complete the translation of the triangle. So next one is going to be here, and then I'm going to be going 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to look like that. Okay, but make sure that you are using a ruler and a pencil, guys. Obviously, I'm doing it freehand here because it is a bit tricky. Okay, but make sure to use a ruler and a pencil. Okay, for these diagrams. Okay, this is question number 6, guys. Complete the coordinates. You may use the grid to help you. 4, 9, translated 3 left is 1, 9. Okay, so it's changing the x coordinate by 3. 6, 2, translated 1 down is 6, 1. The y coordinate goes down by 1. 4, 5, translated 2 right and 5 up. So it's 2 right, so it becomes a 6 there. And 5 up, it becomes a 10 there. 7 something, okay, translated 7 up, okay. So that's going to be a 2 there. That's going to be a 7. Okay, because the y coordinate is changing by 7. 2 plus 7 is 9. Right, guys, that's the end of position and direction. Please do go ahead and circle how you feel now with position direction. Okay, we're now on the last section for today's video, which is Year 5 Area and Perimeter, again from the White Rose Maths website. Okay, the shape is drawn on a centimetre square grid, so it's 1 by 1. What is the area of the shape? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to count the squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. Okay. What is the perimeter? Perimeter is the distance around the shape. I've got 5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so it's the distance around the shape. Sally says, question number 2, the 2 rectangles have the same area, so they must have the same perimeter. Explain why Sally is wrong. Well, the perimeter of this is 9 plus 2 plus 9 plus 2. So it's 2 lots of 2 plus 9. 2 plus 9 is 11, double of 11 is 22. Okay, for the perimeter of this one. Now, this one doesn't actually equal 22 because I'm going to do 3 plus 6 and then double my answer. 3 plus 6 is 9. Double of 9 is 18. 22 does not clearly equal 18. Okay. So, therefore, they do not have the same area, perimeter, sorry. Okay. This is question number 3. Estimate in squares the area of the shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to say 10, 11, 12. Okay. And then this is where it's going to get a bit tricky. Okay. So, I'm going to say that this one and this one is 1 square. So, it's going to be 1 square there, another one. That one and that one is another square. That one and that one is another square. Okay, that one and that one is another square. That one and that one is another square. And then we're going to have part of a square here. So, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I am saying that's approximately 17 square centimeters, okay? Possibly 18, possibly 16, okay? Depending on your estimation, okay? But that's a good rough estimate. Okay, question number 4, complete the missing lengths. Well, that's 11, that's 8, that's going to be 3. I mean 2, that's going to be 5. Look at the perimeter of the shape. Perimeter is distance around the shape. So it's 11 plus 5, which is 16. Plus the 8 is 24. 24 plus 2 is 26. 29, and that's going to be 36, okay, if you add up all those numbers. This is question number 5. The perimeter of the shape is 60 meters. Find the length of the missing side. 15 plus 15 is 30, plus 13 is 43 meters. 43 meters plus 17 meters, okay, is the missing side. So the answer is 17. This is question number 6, guys. Draw a rectangle which has an area of 12 squares and a perimeter of 16. Okay, so to make it easier, let's work out the factors of 16. Okay, so 16 is 1 and 16. Okay, 2 and 8. Okay, 4 and 4. Obviously, it can't be 4 and 4 actually because it has to be a rectangle. Okay, but it's going to have an area of 12. Okay, so it's probably not like an even rectangle then. Okay, so if we do 2 by 8, doesn't give us 12, does it? So 12 is going to be 3 and 4. Okay, so it is going to be like one of those like awkward rectangles. Okay, so it's going to be something. The rectangle. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 by 3, which is 15. Okay. So, if I do it where it's 4 by 3, okay, 4 plus 3 is 7, times 2 is 14, so we're nearly there. Okay, it can't be 4 by 4 because it has to be a rectangle. Okay. If I do 2 and 6, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then up by 2. 6 by 2, okay, is 12, okay, and then if I do 6, add 2, add 6, add 2, then I get 16. Okay, so we got there in the end, guys. Okay, this is question number 7. The square and the rectangle and the regular hexagon, have the same perimeter. Work out the length of one of the side of the squares. Okay, so 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 is 48 centimeters. Okay, 48, divide that by 4 because I've got 4 sides for a square, and I get the answer of 12. Okay, 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12 is equal to 48. This is question number 8, guys. The shape is made up of 3 identical rectangles. Work out the area of the shape. Okay. So if each part is 7, okay, and I want to work out, okay, so what I can do here, guys, is say, okay, I've got a full rectangle here. Now this distance here is same as this distance here, so that's going to be 7. Okay. But we don't know what this distance here is, do we? Okay. That's going to be 7 there. Okay. If we work out the area of one rectangle, okay, but we are unaware of what these lengths are, but we might be able to work them out. Because if you look here, guys, that's 17, that's 7, 17 take away 7 is going to be 10. That means this one has to be 5. That has to be 5. Okay, and now I can start working out my answer, because I'm going to do 7 times 5, which is 35. So the area of the first rectangle is 35 centimeters squared. Times that by 3, I get 105 centimeters squared. Okay, 35 times 3. Okay, if you're unsure where 35 has come from, so I said that this whole length is 17. That's going to be 7. That length and that length are equidistant. Okay, so 17 take away the 7, I get 10, and then if I divide that by 2, I get the answer of 5. Okay, so the length, or the height you could say, is equal to 7 and the width is equal to 5, okay, depending on how you are looking at it. Okay, 7 times 5 is 35, times that by 3, oops, not 5, sorry, times that by 3, and I get 105, okay, for that one. This is question number 9, guys. Ian wants to build a wall measuring 3 meters by 7 meters. Each tin of paint covers 5 meters squared. How many tins of paint will Ian need? So 3 times 7 is 21. Okay, meters squared. Okay, 21 divided by 5. Okay, is bigger than 4. So it's 4 1/5, or 4.2. Okay. So he will need 5 tins, okay, because 4 will be insufficient. This is question number 10, guys. An equilateral triangle has a perimeter of 21 centimeters. So that means each side is going to be 7. 21 divided by 3 is 7. John uses 5 of these triangles to make this new shape. What is the perimeter of the new shape that he has made? So that's 7 there. That's 7. That's 7 there. That's 7. That's 7. That's 7. And that's 7. So how many 7s do I have? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 7s are 49. Okay. So 7, add 7, add 7, add 7, add 7, add 7, add 7. Okay. Or 7 times 7. Okay. Remember that perimeter is distance around the shape, guys. Okay, so it's a distance around the shape. Okay. Right, guys, that is the end of of area and perimeter, guys. So please do go ahead actually and circle how confident you feel with this now after watching this video. And that, guys, is the end of today's video. So thank you so much for watching actually. Thank you for making it to the end. Okay, sorry for any like silly or like stupid mistakes here that I've made. I hope you can actually correct me or forgive me actually. Okay, any questions, any queries, put it in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Please do hit that subscribe button, drop the video a like, and also turn on post notification by clicking that bell icon so you guys don't miss out on further videos and further uploads. But that's it for me today, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.